Where's the notebook? What'd you do with my notebook?
What did you do with your notebook, you goofy gooster?
I'm sleuthing, and I found otherwise. Do I look like a teacher now?
Yeah, you do.
With my little notebook and my
You do, you do. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Wednesday morning or afternoon.
Yeah, afternoon.
Well, horrible intro.
It's okay.
Good morning, everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Today we're going to be talking about the things that we already know that we would change about our van build. A couple of little prefaces here. This is 5 things we would change. Now I will say this is a little bit picky because we really like our build.
Yeah.
So we're not scrambling to change stuff.
Yeah.
But 5 things that we would change. And this sort of assumes that you've seen our van tour. So if you haven't, go check out our van tour that came out on Monday, because that will kind of set up what the van is, you know, and show you guys exactly what we've done. And now we're going to get really, really, really picky and tell you 5 little picky mistakes we made. Or 5, maybe not even mistakes, just 5 little adjustments that we might recommend.
After living in it for now a couple of weeks,
right?
We kind of know the flow and
we know the flow. Can
see the little kinks. So
I would say so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's smash these out. Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right. Gotta fill up this water.
You okay over there?
Not the most convenient, comfortable solution here.
We would put maybe I would put the sink and the water on the other side of the kitchen.
Right.
For 2 reasons. Number 1, it is a little bit close to the bed, which can get a little bit weird. But the biggest reason that I would do that is because it would allow us to have our water tanks on the other side, which would be super accessible from the outside.
If we would have thought about it, the brilliant solution would have been to put a little door here, ka-chink, slide our water in and out from the outside. Would have been silky smooth.
Silky, silky smooth.
But I'm gonna push back.
Yeah.
Because in every single change there would be a loss, and we have a very simple solution for our fridge, and we would no longer have that. So that's a maybe thing we would change.
Right.
You having trouble reaching there, babe?
Just, kind of slide down when you don't have your feet on the ground.
Again, if we made these changes, we'd be getting trade-offs for it. But I think the couch is a little bit too high. And I kind of knew this as soon as we built the couch, because we built it pretty much to a comfortable height. But then we had to add on like another layer of 2x4s and then a
cushion.
4 or 5 inch cushion.
Yeah.
So, by the time it was all said and done and a little bow was wrapped around it, it was probably at least 2 inches taller than I would have had it, maybe 4 inches taller.
Yeah.
That being said, we have a lot of space under there for drawers, and we were making very good use of those drawers in every single inch of those drawers. So it's not a terrible loss. It's not a huge heartbreaker. And especially because we have enough space above our heads, it's not a huge thing. Yeah. But just be aware, unlike us, be aware of how much your cushion is going to add, and just be thinking about that. Yeah. Because if you're comfortably sitting on your frame and you're feeling good about it, you probably done messed up. Am I right?
Yeah, you probably did.
Yeah.
I really want to figure out some way that we can have like a step stool type of thing at the bottom, so we can have something to rest our feet on. Right. Because that would make it a lot more comfortable. I have really long legs. You have pretty normal size legs.
Maybe were you gonna say short legs?
No, I was gonna say normal.
All right.
I was trying to think if they were long though. They're normal.
They're definitely not long.
My legs are longer than Christian's actually. Yeah. But so I usually never have a problem with seats being too high for me. This one is definitely too high.
Definitely.
And so
we keep kicking our feet on the countertop.
Yeah, which is not the best solution.
Which is the most comfortable thing ever, but Aubrey hates it.
It's kind of
gross. There's a little lip to the counter that prevents it from being on the actual counter. It was all in the plan.
It's still the actual counter.
It was all in the plan.
I want to figure out something else. We'll figure it out. We'll keep you guys posted if we figure out a better solution.
All right, what's the deal with our pantry bin?
Well, let me show you. We have so much space back there and back there, and really the only place that's accessible is right here. Meh. This one, I'm not sure exactly how we would have avoided it because of how our layout is, but I wish that we would have kind of thought through the pantry area a little bit better. Right. Basically, the opening of it is only like a third of the space that we have. So we have like this door in the middle and then a bunch of space on the side and like on either side basically. And so it's really hard to figure out how to organize things efficiently and effectively when you have to reach around to get to things. I'm not exactly sure how we would have changed that at all because we have the couch and the kitchen up against it. So I'm glad that we can at least utilize that space in some way. It's just not as efficient as maybe I would like it to be.
Because in this build, we really have used just about every inch of space, which is nice. That is one we might update a little more later, too. We might continue to improve that. We've already improved it since being on the road. The trash.
And if you guys have, a lot of times you guys have really brilliant ideas. So if you have any thoughts for us,
like their idea to move the water to the front and the sink to the other side.
Yeah, somebody was like, you should move the sink to the other side when we were building it. You should move the sink to the other side and have one of those faucets that can turn into like a shower spray and then just use it for a shower.
Oh, that would have been absolutely
That would have been amazing.
Shout out to you. So we're usually a little behind with these videos, and if you give us a brilliant idea and we're in the middle of a van build, we've probably already passed the opportunity to do that idea.
Yeah.
So that was one we were like, major heartbreaker.
I know.
Even this sink would have worked well.
I know, it would have been cool just like when we're at the beach and we just want to like rinse our hair off really fast or something.
Without a doubt.
It would have been really cool, but anyways. I want to join the party!
You feeling left out there, huh?
I want to join the party.
Hold on, I'm sitting at my desk. Bet you wish you could spin around and join my work, don't you?
Be pretty sick.
All right, another couch-related tragedy here.
Tragedy.
We made this couch very long, which is really gangster. It's like the longest couch ever, and we have so much room. We have room for like 4 people on it, but we made it a little bit too long for swiveling the driver's seat. Now I don't know if everyone wants to swivel their driver's seat, but if we could swivel the passenger and driver's seats, that would be an absolute game changer.
That would have been really cool.
So just something to be rattling around in your heads, you know, if you're making something, a couch or a kitchen or whatever you're making, twice in a row now it's been a little too long to swivel the driver's seat. And I don't really regret how we did it necessarily, but it is something that it's kind of like a trade-off, I guess. Right. So we're pushing it when we say we regret that.
Right. And that's the thing is like our couch, under our couch is where we store everything. We store all of our clothes, our shoes, this like our laundry basket. So all of our clothes. Right? And that means that we don't have to have any storage up above our bed, which we really wanted to avoid, and we love it. We love having the storage really accessible from the ground. So we would have lost some in storage if we had made it shorter or like not as tall and shorter on the side.
I feel like this video is like excuse. I know. Things we regret that we're really arguing ourselves out of regretting.
Yeah. When you're working with something as small as a van, when you're living in it, you have to pick and choose. You really do. And so there's certain things that you're like, oh man, if we had this, the flow would be so much better. But then maybe you did an alternate universe, you know, like you changed it that way and then you regret it for some other reason.
For instance, the fact that the sink is all the way over here and the table is all the way over here means that Aubrey can cook while I work, or vice versa. It's true. And be 100% out of each other's ways. Yeah. Which is impressive when you have a space this small. And you have a
fixed bed.
Wake up, babe. Wake up.
Oh my god, babe. It's in the sink again. This one was a debate.
A brawl, I might say.
During the entire build. Right. I really, really, really wanted to have if we were going to put the sink on this side, I wanted to have a wall to kind of wall off the kitchen from the bed. Because to me, that seemed like we won't have any sheets in the sink. We'll have a little bit more of a confined area for our kitchen and things like that. The other thing that would give us is we would have a little bit more wall space to work with our kitchen. We have very little right now because our kitchen goes out past the door. And so we really can't put a spice rack or extra kitchen storage up on the wall, things like that. So it'd be really awesome if we could have another wall and put some spice racks on there or something like that.
You love the spice racks, don't you?
Yeah, it'd be really nice because right now our spices are just like kind of kerfuffling in the pantry. You know?
Yeah, that's right. Those spices are just kerfuffling, aren't they?
They are kerfuffling. But anyways, Christian doesn't want that because...
I just love the flow of the whole thing. It's so open and nice and beautiful right now. And I know that wall would make it all look not terrible, but It would change the whole thing. It would look segmented, whereas now it looks like one open space.
Yeah, it's
and I think the open space, with how bright it is, it breathes super well.
Yeah.
So anyway, we will continue to brawl this out. This is a changeable one. We could always add that wall if we wanted to.
Yeah, it'd be a little bit harder.
A little bit trickier now.
But yeah, we might do that
The debate might go on.
Yeah. So
that's about it, though, guys. That's our 5 regrets, and as you can probably tell, we don't really regret any major things at this point. These are kind of pushes because this build is really great. Like it flows well. It's so comfortable. You know, we've been running into a couple of things that we've had to repair, and that like we're learning on the road. Like we have to fix one drawer right now, and that's a pain. So there are some things that you're going to have to adjust or repair, like little things. But this particular layout has a really nice flow to it, and it allows for like separate stations, like a workstation and a dinner station and a garage station and a bed station, and that's really nice. So I think when you're thinking about your layout, if you think about just the flow of who's going to be where at what times, that should probably help you. And if you find one that is a really effective layout, you know, we've had other friends that have had good layouts, like Max and Lee have their kitchen in the back, and their living station more to the front, so it segments those. And in the back are the same way but flipped. They have kind of their sitting station in the back and their kitchen in the front. So you just think about how is this flow going to go, where are people going to be standing at what times. It should help space the whole thing out and breathe a little bit. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you go check out our van tour, which is already out if you haven't checked it out yet. But you know, leave a comment if you have any questions or thoughts or things that you would do differently, or I don't know, whatever you want to talk about. Just leave a comment. We'll try to get to it.
Check us out, guys, if you haven't already. We'd love to have you along. We have such an adventure coming this summer and can't wait to share it with you guys.
That's right, guys. All right.
See you on the flip side.
Gotcha.
Bye, guys. Ah!
Yeah, that was almost an absolute disaster. Ari almost just knocked the camera off the
side.
No,
you're better at that.
Well, you're supposed to go like this, but you don't hit it. But Aubrey went.
But then I'm the one who edits it, and I have to
fade it to black.
Yeah,
well, I know
really
that's how you do. That's how you do it.
No. What you're supposed to do is go boom, and then you like take the audio part off where you hit it, so that nobody knows, and it's like super smooth and.
All right, dude. Aubrey knows how to do this stuff. Okay, see you guys. Bye.
Bye. Ow!
Oh my God.